What's going on, guys and gals? My name is Neko Fluttershy, and welcome to a video. So, I kind of said I was tired of recording for the day. Yeah, it's the exact same day I am recording, I just got done recording the I Love You, Colonel Sanders KFC dating simulator game. Yeah, if you want to see that craziness, it'll be up by the time this video is uploaded. I also did a Left 4 Dead gameplay video, so, yeah. But by the way, before we continue on with today's video, stay tuned for the end of this video, the very end, to see me open a box, not a box, a pack of Pokemon cards, because for the Pokemon's 25th anniversary, 3 free cards inside, including a foil Pikachu. So, yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch and Pokemon's 25th anniversary. I'm not sure if it's any other brand of cereal, or if it's just Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but, it's good. It's really good. So yeah. But anyways, who remembers this? Gameinformer. Now, let's say you went to GameStop, right? It's like a fucking Friday or Saturday night. You and a couple friends, maybe some family members, go out, look for some video games to buy or something like that. And you go to GameStop and you look at the games that they had to offer you. You pick some up, and then you get some rewards if you don't already. And a part of those is a subscription to Gameinformer, right? Now, what is Gameinformer? Basically, Gameinformer is a magazine you get in the mail every single month, or you get in your email, I think. They do it as a printed version right here, or as a digital thing. And I always get mine physically because I love getting mail, right? I love getting mail, and I just love that. I mean, I have a magazine to go through, and it's also a little bit of history, you know? I mean, one of these days, these fucking magazines will cease to exist. You know, that, GameStop may go out of business, and with that, Gameinformer, because Gameinformer is tied with GameStop, and tied to GameStop. So, basically, you get that magazine, and stuff like that, so, yeah. Now, as it'll say every time, pros, be a pro member. I think we're a pro member, by the way. The Ranks of the Legendary Power-Up Rewards Program gives you an arsenal of savings. $5 monthly reward certificate, $60 annually. So basically, you can get a $5 monthly, you get $5 off pretty much anything. And that's actually a funny story. That's how I got... Where is it? Where is it? Where's the game? Where is it? Actually, my latest purchase... Well, I guess you could say purchase from GameStop. It wasn't really a purchase because I got it for free, but my purchase, the Fractured Butthole, South Park, by the way, it was $9.99. So I got $5 off for basically the month, and for renewing my Gameinformer magazine subscription, another $5 were added to that. So I got the game for free. Yeah! And what's better than a free game? Nothing. I mean, it's a free game. So yeah. But inside, yeah, it'll give you all the benefits to becoming a rewards member. And I highly recommend it. If you're not already, you should definitely be one. Now, I understand a lot of people don't like GameStop because, oh, shady business tactics. Oh, they're not really about the gamers anymore. They're just about trying to shove this and shove that down people's throats. And yes, that is true. But you have to admit, some things about GameStop I love. I love browsing the games. And yes, I could get some of the games, or I mean a lot of the games and things like that, a lot cheaper from like Amazon, eBay, Goodwill, or if I go to a fucking yard sale that may or may not have PS4 games, I can get those even cheaper. But, I mean, buying things from GameStop gives you some benefits, you know? exclusive offers and events. $5 reward certificate welcome gift. Okay, so you get 20 points for every single dollar spent, which is good. 10% extra trading credit on games, accessories, and tech. Physical subscription or digital subscription to Gameinformer. Yeah. So yeah, you get Gameinformer, right? By being a pro member. And that's good. I highly recommend it. Now, once you're done with that, it'll give you some highlights and things like that from the magazine or of that issue. And if you look, it has an index, right? It's got some index. It'll tell you all about the games that are coming out, what they're focusing on. In this issue, you got Amnesia Rebirth, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and these sort of things. Basically, it's a more recent issue. I have some dated back to when I was still in elementary school. I was like in 5th or 6th grade. And I remember going to the free magazine, free books section in the library, or outside the library. Because there was a library built into the school as well. So, yeah. And then, I remember picking out everything that's like Gameinformer. So I'm like, oh yeah, video game magazines. So I got some from old things like that. And yeah, so basically it talks about, here in this one, about the PS5, and then it talks about the Xbox Series X, S. All of these you can't find anywhere. Which console is right for you? I'd recommend the PS5, even though you can't really find it. You can't find any of them anywhere. But I recommend the PS5. I've always been a PlayStation kind of guy. I've either been a Nintendo person or a Sony person. Like, throughout my life, I've owned a PS1, a PS2, a PS3, a PS4, a Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Nintendo DS, DSi, DSi XL. I've had a lot of systems from both Nintendo and Sony. And in recent years, like the past, basically, I was in high school, so I was either a sophomore or a junior. That's when I first got an Xbox 360. Because our neighbors at the time, while they weren't being complete dickheads, they actually threw out an Xbox 360, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. So I took the Xbox anyway, and I was like, fuck yeah. So yeah, free Xbox, and things like that, so I'm happy for that. So that's when I got into Xbox gaming. I've never owned an Xbox until then. Never. Anyways, so after it talks about certain things, sometimes it'll talk about the top 10 blah 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 in video games or whatever. And here it talks about Genshin Impact. I love Genshin Impact, but I haven't played Genshin Impact in a few weeks. I mean, it's like Fortnite, you know? I mean, I love the game, but I kind of, like, the initial appeal is gone. Like, I love Genshin Impact, don't get me wrong. Genshin Impact is fucking awesome. And always will be awesome. But, like, and it's basically a free-to-play version of Breath of the Wild. Ah, here we go. 10 mythological monsters. I'm surprised none of them had Alduin from Skyrim. Ah. Because technically that's a mythological monster. Dragons are all mythological. So yeah, I mean, and of course, things like that. You know, it tells you what things you need to buy. You know, next gen starter guide, things like that. And of course, I have one of these. I think it's from Seagate. I don't know, but I have a storage expansion for my PS4. Basically, it's an external. You plug it in as a USB. I love it. So far, anyway. Did I just read that right? Okay, hold on. $1,800 for a 65-inch 4K TV. Well, I get it, you know. Technology's increasing and things like that. I want an actual gaming chair. No joke, I actually want an actual real gaming chair. I mean, yeah, anything can be considered a gaming chair. If you can sit on it and play video games on it, there you go. But this is an old office chair that I found while I was out dumpster diving, and I brought it home with me. It works great, serves its purpose, but it's blah. I'd rather have an actual gaming chair, personally. I want PewDiePie's gaming chair. Ah, yes. Back when the big old discussion, a stack card. Is it time to upgrade to NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 30 series? Yes, I think it should be. I mean, I know some people that are still kicking it old school with some of that 1080p or 1080 Ti. You know, the NVIDIA GTX 1080 or 1080p, 1080 Ti, 1080 whatever the fuck. When that was big. I know some people are still going on with the 20 series and things like that. Honestly, I don't care about the graphics card. Yeah, I do want the best. Yeah, the best that you can get. But what I want the most is I just want something that can play a lot of games. Yeah, this computer can play a lot of games pretty well, you know, with or without recording. But yeah, I just want more than that, right? And then here it'll talk about the games that are the big hitters. Phoenix, or Immortal Phoenix Rising. Yeah, the Immortal Phoenix Rising. And let's talk about all the platforms this thing's going to be on. Now, and here's one thing I do agree with people on, as to things from GameStop that aren't as good. Look at GameStop now. They used to be mostly strictly a gaming provider, where you can go and buy video games. But now look at this. They have merchandise that's not video game related. Like, it's becoming more of a Think Geek or a Geek Gear sort of thing, where, I mean, it's not video games anymore. It's video games and merchandise, which I don't mind the merchandise. But it seems like every time I go into a GameStop, which it's very few that I do, because we're not normally in that area anymore. We used to go to GameStop every single month, and I would always enjoy browsing the games. But I get it, you know, the PS5 just came out not that long ago, back in I think November, and same as the Xbox and things like that. You still gotta have the PS4 stuff, but I looked at the PS3, Xbox 360, and Wii section. It's sad. It's fucking sad. All the titles that were there for each system, most of which were just shitty titles, like sports games and stuff like that, and whatever. And it's like, and there wasn't that much to offer. There wasn't much, you know, games for those systems. That sucks. Because I love these consoles. And now, yeah, you can probably get them online because, yeah, I mean, everything's online nowadays. But, I mean, I'd rather shop at an actual GameStop and check it out myself. So you got Hogwarts Legacy. I think a Hogwarts Legacy game. Oh, you can't see that. Oh God, that fucking glare. That glare right there. That's a bad glare. I'm gonna try that. How good is that? A little bit better. You can see Hogwarts Legacy. That's the game that everybody is in a fucking uproar about because of J.K. Rowling and her transphobic views and things like that. But she is against trans people. She's proven that time and again. But they're talking about how, you know, nowadays, this Harry Potter game is going to allow you to play as a trans person, or make your character trans if you so desire to. Yeah, that's great and all, but as far as I'm seeing it, J.K. Rowling is still getting a cut of the profit. So there's no point. I'm not going to support J.K. Rowling. But yeah, that was the new Harry Potter game coming out. And it always tells about previews, and then later on down the line, it gives you games that you need to play right now, as in game reviews. Yeah, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Yakuza, depending on how you want to pronounce it. It's got Miles Morales on here. It's got a bunch of other games. Basically, games that they recommend that you check out. And this is only one issue out of, like, loads of issues. Here's the current issue I have. Yeah, this is about, I guess, wait. That's the thing for Mass Effect. Are they making a new Mass Effect game? Oh, Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. Okay. I heard something they're making a Mass Effect 4. Which could be the case, maybe. They may make a Mass Effect 4. But if they do make a Mass Effect 4, how are they going to do it? I mean, as weird as Mass Effect Andromeda was at the beginning, like I've never played it, but I have heard and seen some things about Mass Effect Andromeda when it first came out. Ah, yes, this game, Cyberpunk 2077. I still want that game, by the way. I still want to play it because, like, it has Keanu Reeves in it. It can't be that bad, right? Enter every single fucking bug and glitch that ever existed in the game. I mean, okay. From what I heard, and this might be true, the people that made Cyberpunk 2077, they didn't want to release the game in the state it was in. They didn't want the game to be released because it wasn't ready. They wanted to postpone that game even longer, right? But then again, that was going to piss off everybody. Because, oh, this game's been delayed for so long. Oh, it gets delayed again and delayed again. When are you not going to delay it and bring it out? Well, when I brought it out, everybody got pissed because it wasn't finished. And it doesn't run well, apparently, on the PS4 and Xbox One and lower-end PCs. So, I mean, when it doesn't work on most of the platforms that you're trying to, you know, run the game on, it's a problem. And I get it for I would get it for the PS4, because I know my PS4 could probably handle it with all the PS4 stuff. I don't want to get a new graphics card or something like that just for things like that. Just for Cyberpunk. Ah, yes. Now, I heard the stimulus check is arriving soon. They just passed it. So, guess who's going to get or hoping to get, things could fucking change. I mean, this is a plan, anyway. But plans always change. Whenever the stimulus check happens, guess who's going to try their best to get a fucking Nintendo Switch, finally? Yes, I am. And guess what game I'm going to get first? For, the system. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Yes. I've been wanting to play that game so fucking long. And I've been wanting a Nintendo Switch for so fucking long, right? And that was actually one of my first ideas when we got the $600 check. But then I'm like, you know, I've always wanted a computer again. I want to make content from home, and I want to do this and do that. I want to get a PS2 and relive some nostalgic memories from that time, XYZ. So I didn't manage to get myself a Nintendo Switch then, because that would have costed, you know, me way too much money. Because that just for the console alone, never mind the game and other things I might need for it, right? So that is a thing. Oh. Resident Evil 4 HD project. Nice. I actually heard that, okay, off and on I've heard, because I've made a video on this before, like, some people are trying to basically, I guess they're, so I think maybe someone at Capcom had an idea to, remaster Resident Evil 4. I mean, it would make sense, they already remastered Resident Evil 0, 1, and, or, yeah, 0, I think, 1, 2, and 3, so why not go with 4 next? That would be the logical step. I realize I'm not really talking a whole bunch. I'm just looking at things like that. But you get the idea. That, you know, games that are coming out and things like that. Basically, my recommendation is, if you haven't already, pick up one of these and get a subscription to it, because it's good. Now, I'm going to see if I can go all old school on your asses. How old school? The world premiere of Batman Arkham Asylum. Yes. The world exclusive, I mean. And you can tell this is a fucking weathered old thing. Oh, the top 25 games from E3 2008. Can you see that? Yeah, 2008. Yeah, this is old. Old as shit. This was back when the fucking Nintendo Wii was still popular. Damn. Gears of War 2! Gears of War 2, man. I think wait, was that 2 or 3 that I played? I don't know. But I have some Gears of War. Animal Crossing City Folk. Yeah, I mean... Fallout 3, Spore, a bunch of old games that nobody really cares about anymore, sadly. Got Fable 2, Halo Wars, Dragon Age Origins, and Left 4 Dead. Oh, Left 4 fucking Dead! I just played that game earlier today. Wait, can you actually see that? I don't know. Yeah, Left 4 Dead. I love Left 4 Dead. Wii Sports Resort. A bunch of old games. Persona 4. Soul Calibur 4. Man! These are old games that I didn't think anybody actually knows about anymore. Because like I said, oh, also, back in the day, back in the early days of this magazine, they would also offer cheat codes. I also, by the way, hey, anybody that works at GameStop, or specifically Gameinformer magazine, bring those back. Bring cheat codes back. I know cheat codes are kind of old school, and not a lot of games do that, but you can still, okay, you could do a retro section to cheat codes from all sorts. Like maybe the NES, SNES, Game Boy Color, because like, us retro gamers love that shit. We love going back to our favorite games on the GameCube or the Wii or the Game Boy or whatever, the NES and things like that, and looking at cheat codes. Sure, we all know the classic up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. We all know that. It's classic gamer knowledge right there. That's the most common cheat code in the world, and the most well-known, I would say. But yeah, I love it. I love cheat codes. So bring those back. I would recommend it. I just remembered, yeah. Alright, so I kind of remember this. Alright, so when I was younger, I used to go to this program called Reach, which I guess helped troubled kids. And we had to do a collage. It was sad because, man, I fucked up Halo 4. As you can see, Halo 4 is basically ripped. Oh, can I actually see it? Yeah, that's not at all what it's supposed to look like. And so, yeah. And Halo 4 is actually my favorite Halo game from what I played. South Park, the Truth. I want to play. Did I just see? Resident Evil 6. I love that game. A bunch of games in here I love. You got Beyond Two Souls. I played only a tiny bit of that. I played the demo. Need for Speed Most Wanted fucking sucked, in my opinion. I played Just Cause Among Us. But I spend a lot of time just looking at these games and you know, basically putting in a checklist. Like, okay, all these games I want from the PS4. And of course, I want every single game ever. So that doesn't mean shit. But just taking a look at, let's say, for example, old school games for, let's say, the PS3, Xbox 360, and the Wii. I still want to get, what was it? Okay, I want to get, where is it? Oh yeah. I want to get Gears of War 2. I want to get Fallout 3. I want to get Resident Evil 5, although I have it somewhere for PS3. I don't know where it's at, but I have it somewhere. I want to get Fable 2. I want to get all these games for all these different consoles. I want to get Left 4 Dead in the console port. I remember this so much. I remember all these games. I want to get Titanfall. I want to get I love Call of Duty Ghosts. I love it. So I want to get Call of Duty Ghosts. I want to get Skylanders. I want to get some Castlevania games. Plants vs. Zombies 2. Wait, did they ever make Plants vs. Zombies 2 for console? I don't think they ever did. But I did play Plants vs. Zombies 2 once. That one time I was at school. It wasn't bad, but the first one I think was better, in my opinion. Evil Within, I want that one. Wolfenstein The New Order, I want that one. Beyond Two Souls, I want to play that one. I want all these games. Even if I won't like them, like sports games or things like Need for Speed, Most Wanted, or Undercover, or whatever the fuck. Even if I won't like them, I still want them because I'm a gamer. I put these in my collection any day of the fucking week. And that's one thing I do like about going and looking at these older issues of Gameinformer magazine, you know, and Gameinformer in general, is, you know, going back and looking at all the games that you can get. So with that being said, my personal, I'm not sponsored by GameStop or Gameinformer or anything like that, but I do recommend you get them if you haven't already. Now that this is the end of the video, as I promised, I'm going to open up a pack of Pokemon cards. Oh, I just pissed off somebody, didn't I? I said Pokemon. Alright. So we remove the wrapper. And then we remove the other wrapper. There's two wrappers to get to the package. This is really secure. Okay, so you had a box of cereal, right? You open the box, you take this out, you take the cereal, because the cards are at the bottom of the package, right? You remove this, and then you have to remove another thing, another package, just to get to the cards. Man, that's some crazy shit. Hold on. And sometimes Pokemon cards are hard to open. Oh, there it is. So I'm opening it. Oh, let's go. Okay. What cards are featured? A Snom. Wait, you can't really see that. Oh, it's... Alright, a Snom. Wait, I can't fucking see that. Now can you see it? Yeah, a Snom, a Galarian MEWF, and the Pikachu card. Yay! Now, on here, I might need to buy more cereal boxes, but I'm fine with that, because, like, man, if we're getting Pokemon cards out of the deal, too. There is a Galarian Ponyta as well. I thought I heard something. Oh. So you guys get a Galarian Ponyta and things like that, and other foil type cards. But yeah. Three free cards inside, including a foil Pikachu. Chance to get an exclusive Galarian Ponyta card as well. So I like that. It gets people buying more cereal as if they haven't already fucking got cereal. And the Pokemon trainers are going crazy. They're like, yeah. And by the way, I have a Pikachu now. I don't want to go on fucking Amazon or eBay. Definitely not eBay. You go on eBay and you know when McDonald's did that anniversary thing for Pokemon a few weeks ago. I did a video or two about that. I don't think it was this card in particular, but there was a Pikachu card that people were scalping the fuck out of. They took as many boxes or as many Pokemon toys as they could just to sell them on eBay for outrageous prices. And I don't care about Pokemon enough to buy those cards at that price. I don't really care about Pokemon in general to really get things like that. But if these are promotional items like this one, I feel like at some point this card is going to be worth something in the future. So, like, I guess I'll keep them. I'm planning on selling a whole bunch of my cards, though. But also, I mean, if you get free Pokemon cards inside, as well as a box of cereal, hell! And it's one of my favorite, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I will eat this entire box out of the box. But I mostly put it in milk anyway, just to make it taste better. But yeah, I just got done doing a lot of videos, and I'm actually done with this video. So hopefully I'm done with videos for today. I say that, and then like 2 seconds later, I have a bunch of other videos I need to make. But yeah, just definitely check out Gameinformer if you haven't already. Again, I understand, GameStop has had issues in the past and in recent years and things like that, and GameStop isn't as good as it used to be. I could agree on that. I could definitely agree on that. Basically, in my opinion, the golden years were when it started to around the time they started phasing out the PS2 and GameCube games. I remember going to fucking GameStop and I had like $70+ the most amount of money I had saved up at that time. I saved up for years. $70. It may not seem like much, but to me it was something. And guess what I bought with all that money? A whole bunch of GameCube games. Yeah. So somewhere I got a bunch of games, mostly probably sports titles because they're really fucking cheap. But I remember that. And then one time I had some money left over and I bought some Game Boy Advance games. I bought a Naruto game, I bought another game, and I bought a bunch of games from GameStop at the time, and I loved it. So I got video games. I got to make my hobby even bigger. And now, GameStop is blah. And I still love GameStop, don't get me wrong. I love going into GameStop, looking at all the games they have, and hell, I even love looking at the merchandise they have. I, at one point, saw some My Little Pony merchandise. You can get some ponies at, GameStop, and things like that, and I love it. I loved doing that, too. But I'm more about the video games. If you're going to be something that bases themselves off video games, make it about video games. Don't make it, oh, a bunch, because they had a whole section of Funko Pops, which I don't really care about Pops. I'm not really big on Funko in general, unless it's something I really want, like My Little Pony. But I'm not the kind of collector that collects every single Funko Pop. I just want, I only want certain ones. Like the My Little Pony ones I want, some of the, I guess, Skyrim ones I want, and some other ones, but I don't really care, honestly. But anyways, guys and gals, for this video gets any fucking longer, I'm pretty sure the video is already uploaded. Yes, it has. God damn, 3 hours. But anyways, guys and gals, that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, give this video a like. If that's fine too, don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams and whatever the fuck else I do. Follow me on Twitch because I do some live streams on there occasionally. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, people, and bro huff. Moof. DDR dance mat that I still haven't opened yet. I got that thing like last month and I still haven't fucking opened it yet. Almost 2 months ago now. I need to test it out.